Hey guys, Happy Splashy here. Good morning. It is 7:30, 2021. Right now we're going to do some world event, some divine arena, and some pit. So let's get right into it. The in-game chat for Congregate isn't working right now, so we'll have to get around that. And yeah, I'm also sick this morning, so as you can tell, I sound a little different, but hopefully we can get over that in the next couple days and we'll go from there. All right, so currently the world event is starting. It is called Full Sail, and you'll be completing quests, getting sparks, open event chest to find the souls of these heroes. So Ali, Merchant Sands over here. We have the Grace of Rockfleet, which is actually a new unit over here. And we have the Jaxi the Thunderfist over here. So let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing we need to do is defeat this journey boss. All right. Seeing no skills, so we'll just get right into the battle. Ooh, and we need to change our warlord and our pet for these battles. All right, I don't think we need to even do our pentagram here. We can just summon our extra attack unit. 3. All right, that was cool. Pretty straightforward battle over there. All right, collecting our sparks, collecting our rewards, and moving on. So the next quest we have here is to kill 5 enemy heroes in battle against other players. We will do that. Let me just, like I said, change our stuff. So we'll go to our squad. We'll change our warlord, and we'll also equip our pet. Okay, that's all set over there. We will go into Brawl to get this done, and just get our 5 heroes that we need to destroy. It doesn't have to be a hero that attacks. It can just be any hero that's on the field. So we'll go from there. We don't even need to win this battle. We just need to make sure that we get those 5 heroes destroyed. So we'll focus on those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's number 1. Need 4 more. Okay, summon their block runes, but again, not really a big deal. We're just making sure that we need to destroy the 5 so we can move on from this quest. All right, this one should be number 3. Okay, 2 more. It looks like we're doing okay in this battle. We might as well go for the victory while we're here. Summon this over here. We're going to summon this unit so we can silence the melee units. Also get rid of that block that is on this unit. All right, that should have been 5. And like I said, since we're already close to victory, you might as well go for it. Okay, they summon their Rocker Boy units. Those are units with splash and are ranged. Okay, got some damage, and got some damage over there. Oof, that's not good. Guess we could have saved our silence unit for now, but that's fine. Summon our unit here to deal some damage. Okay, next turn we'll go for our board wipe to destroy this unit. And then we'll go for some extra damage with this unit here to deal damage based upon the health for one of our units. All right, well, like I said, we'll get rid of this. Actually summon our poison unit now to deal some poison damage to their units and then deal some poison damage to their warlord. Next turn, as long as we don't get wiped out, we will have lethal with another one of our summons. All right, they're getting some health back when we attack them. Attack, and there we go. All right, cool. Okay, so we got some sparks too. That's one of the things you can get from Brawl. The other big thing you can get from Brawl during the world event is journey keys. So we'll have to grind out for those later. But as you did see, we did end up getting these 5 heroes destroyed. So we do that. Claim and move on. So now we're at the first branch of the world event in chapter 1. So we have on the bottom here, we have get 6 rare heroes and summons or chests, except the event shop. So not from here, but anywhere else. Then up top here, we have find 500 souls of heroes, and then play heroes 20 times in battle against other players. We're going to be doing the first quest on the top branch here, and then the bottom branch in bottom quest on the bottom branch, so we can get the maximum amount of sparks possible. So let's start with this find 500 souls. Quickest way to do that, we can go to journey, and then since the souls will be gathering up every 12 hours, see here we have a decent amount of souls over here, should be enough, right? Unless we did our math wrong, should probably end up doing anyways, right? All right, cool. We got our 500 souls, so we'll claim that. All right, now we have this one down here. Get 6 rares in summons or in chests. So we'll go to the shop. And then we'll actually open up a Mercenary chest. We only got 1. That's unfortunate. You know, might as well open up a 10x here just to clear some stuff out. So we'll do that. At least for cost-wise. And yeah, as you can see, we do have our 6 rares, so that's good. Also, once in a while, we will open up the event rares that we'll need for the world event. So we'll get actually double of those if we do open those. None so far. Still none. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Well, we got some other useful cards. Just go to the event here, see if we can. Any other quests that could be helpful? Nope, maybe the boost here, but that's really it. All right, so we'll claim our rewards down here, and we'll move on. Okay, the next quest here is to defeat another journey boss, so we'll get into that. And no skills so far, so just a normal battle. Okay, and we should be good here anyways. We'll summon our poison unit to deal damage, and then damage here. Okay, we'll claim our rewards, and we will move on. Okay, the next quest here is to level up order heroes 4 times. We're going to do that, so let's close that out. We're going to go to our guild to get a little bit of a discount on the leveling up that we need to do. Go to our guild bonus, and then we'll do this one here. So this quest, this bonus here, cheap upgrades, allows us to spend a little less gold in order to level up our units. So we'll do that. Spend for a day, because we won't need to level up heroes for multiple days. All right, then we'll go to our squad. Then we will filter for order. So cards that we can level up, and then order over here. And in this case, we want to level up units that will actually not bring us over 16, because 16 is the magical number for legendaries. So number 1. So that's, you can see, level up once, twice. Don't want to level up epics because we're going to be evolving those into legendaries. Oh, we can level up this one for sure. I know. So number 3. And number 4. The reason why we're leveling up this one is because it can't evolve into anything higher. So this is the highest rarity it will go. And we're going to be using this for another deck pretty soon. So that should have been our 4. Closing out. Going to the quest. And claim the rewards. All right, the next one here is defeat pirate. Let's go there. All right, no skills, so let's just go. Get back to the festival. All right, we'll summon our extra attack unit. And there we go. All right, we got some sparks, and we got a new unit over here. And take a look at that unit later on. Actually, might as well take a look at the unit now. So we'll claim the reward, and then you can actually see the units that are in this world event. So you go to the news, and then it says full sale. You can check out all the heroes that are part of this event. You can see the legendary heroes over here, epics and commons, or the rares, and then the new units over here. You can click on them, and then they'll tell you all the skills that they have. So pretty cool. All right, let's go back into here. All right, defeat other players 3 times. It's just the next quest. What we'll do here, we'll close this out. We'll go to our friend section, and then we'll go to our disciples. The reason why is because these disciples do count as people that you can defeat. So we'll just go to the lowest level one, and then we'll fight them 3 times, and should be good. So they start first. It's not going to matter because they only have 45 health. Summon a unit. All right. So there you go. That was number 1. Got to do that 2 more times. And we're doing this so that we can just go through some quick battles. Oops. No. All right, fine. We'll click on this one. This is number 2. And then 1 more. We'll just summon our ranged unit. I was gonna go for extra attack, but there's no point in that. All right, so that should have been number 3, and there we go. All right, claiming our rewards, and we'll move on. Okay, and the next branch we have in chapter 2. So on the bottom here, we have find 500 souls of the event rares. We have up top here, we have get 12 heroes and summons or in chest, except the event shop. And then up here, kill 35 enemy heroes in battle against other players. We'll be doing again the first quest on the top, and then the bottom quest to get the maximum number of sparks. All right, so get the 12 heroes. So we'll do that by going to our quest. We'll actually open up some of our other chests over here. All right, so we'll go to our dailies first because we do need to claim those. And you can open up any rarity. As you can see here, we open up commons and they do count. So that's good. We'll open up our rares over here too, see if we can get some of those event rares. Slowly opening up these chests. Here we go. Okay, see if we can get this one too. Nope. We got a lot of other units, but not that one that we needed. We'll go to our deals here because I know that there's a chest over here. And we'll see if this one does count towards the open the 12. It does, so that's good. Right, still none. Okay, we'll go back to the shop and then we'll open up some more chests, see if that works. And we'll open up another 10x. All right, so we did get our 12, so that's good. And we also did get some of the event rares, as you can see here, find 500 souls. And it also does double because it is part of the event. So we'll just open those. I wanted to see if we could use our daily quest chest to get it done, but we can do it. It's all right. We bought our chests and we got the copies. So we killed 2 birds, 1 stone over there. All right, so we'll close this out. Go to the claim, and we need to claim this in this specific order. If we only claim this one, we won't be able to get the rewards up here. So we'll have to, that's why we need to claim it in this specific order. So we'll claim that one, then we'll claim this one, and we'll move on. Okay, so the next one here is open the rare chest in event shop 2 times. The only way to do that is going to the shop here, and then opening up 2 rare chests over here. Each one of these costs 250 sparks, so 500 total. We do have more than 500, so let's go. So we'll open up the first one. Okay, got some more of that event rare, so that's cool. And then we open up the second one and got some Alibaba, so that's fine. All right, cool. All right, closing this out, completed our quest, claiming our rewards, and moving on. Okay, so the next one here is defeat another journey boss. Going for that. And oh, they have a skill this time. All right, so their skill is whenever an enemy appears, enemy being one of our units. So whenever one of our units appears, it will give block to another one of their units. All right, cool. All right, so nothing too bad. All right, let's go. Seeing if the chat is still working. Nope, still not. That's rude. All right, we'll start with our extra attack unit over here. So we'll get some damage to them. And then also because of their skill to deal damage to adjacent enemies, it was able to destroy these two buildings over here. Next turn, we'll just summon a unit behind here or through here, and we should be good. Oops. Where's my unit? Here we go. And there we go. All right, so we got our rewards, got units. Right, closing this up, claiming our rewards, and we'll move on. Okay, so the next branch, this is the final branch of chapter 1. So we have on the bottom down here, we have level up the event rares, any one of them, to level 13. And then on top here, we have speed up 4 chests, and then we have find 1200 souls of common heroes. Normally I end up skipping this particular quest because it takes too long in order for you to do. You have to fight in League and then spend gems in order to do it. You can always wait until they go down so after a certain amount of time, the spending of gems, it only costs like 1 gem, but we're not going to take that long to do that. So we'll just skip this one and we'll make up the 150 somewhere else. All right, since we already have some of the event rares from before, so not the pirate, but we have the Alibaba and the Jaxi Thunderfist one already, so that's why this quest is already completed. All right, so let's go for that. Okay, moving on. So the next quest we have here. Oh, great. Hey, chat. Looks like chat is back. I'm gonna fix this over here. All right, cool. All right, so the next quest we have here is summon 2 times. You can do that in a variety of ways, but the best way to do that is actually, we'll close up the shop, and then we'll go to, or we'll close up the quest, rather, and then we'll go back to the shop, and we'll buy the Mercenary chest 2 times. So number 1. And then we'll open this up 1 more. Let's do some some little advertising. Why not? Since the chat is back. Oh no, the chat's gone again. Oh man. It was working for a moment and then it just disappeared. Oh, is it back? Oh sweet, it's back. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna claim our rewards and get out of here. Okay, the final thing we have for chapter 1 is defeat this journey boss. So we'll do that. Let's check out their skill. So whenever a unit appears, it will give them miss for a turn. Will that include their units too? We'll find out. For those who are tuning in right now, we are currently in the world event, and we'll also take care of some Divine Arena and Pit once we get there. Maybe you should have swapped our units for this particular battle. Okay, so basically whenever any unit gets summoned, they're gonna get miss. So we'll try to spam as many as we can. We'll summon our extra attack unit over here. So no damage, and we're just putting out more units so that eventually we can attack for game later on. All right, so miss. Summon this unit over here. Reason why we're summoning this unit is because we can set up a board wipe with our start of turn deals damage to units. Or, okay, we just had our extra attack anyways. Oh, it got 3 attacks. Even though it got miss, it still got its extra attacks. So that's cool. All right, cool. So we defeated the journey boss. Claim our rewards, and we are now complete with chapter 1. So we get a little bit of rewards for our guild, and then more chest rewards. So that's cool. Okay, got a little bit of flavor text going on. I said two birds, 1 stone. All right, cool. It's like I knew this was happening. All right, cool. So we are now in chapter 2, let's continue on. The next one here is to defeat a journey boss, so we'll do that. Currently right now, looks like we are out of keys, and so we actually have two ways to do this. The first way to do this is you can click on here, and it asks, do you want to refill one event boss attempt? You can do that for 40 gems. We're actually not going to do that though, because we have some rewards from the, was it the other world event from a while ago? So we'll go to our inbox here, and then we'll go to our rewards. And as you can see, we have some rewards from the dev team. We have 4 keys over here, so we'll have to claim one. Why don't we claim all of them, since we're going to be going kind of far? So number 2, actually we'll just claim 2 and see if it actually works for what we need to do. All right, so we'll go there, we'll go back to the journey, and we do have them over here. So we'll claim the other 2 over here because we're going to need them this morning. Claim our rewards, number 3 and number 4. Cool. So going back to that boss, and we'll do our fight, and now we don't need to spend gems anymore. All right, take a look at their skill. So end of turn deals 1 damage to 7 units. Nice. All right. Let's go. You said bastard? You can't say that. All right, let us start with our extra attack unit over here. We're summoning this unit so we can deal some damage to their buildings. And then with the extra, was it the adjacent damage over here? And then also start opening up our lines over here so we can summon our extra attack units. As I said, we open it up, summon our extra attack unit, and there we go. All right, so we'll close this up, claim this, and we'll move on. Okay, so the next quest we have here is open up epic chest and event shop 3 times. So we'll do that. Each epic chest costs 1,000, so we'll need 3,000. We're a little short. Hopefully we can get some bonus chests, and if not, we'll just open up some other chests around our inventory and we'll go from there. So number 1. As you can see, it does count. Okay, got some epic Alibaba. Oh, I got some epic Jaxi. We really wanted the epic Grace, the Rock Fleet, so that we can continue on with the Evolve. So we're a little short right now. We'll see where we can go grab some sparks. First things first, we'll actually go to our league, and we'll claim some chests over here. So each one of these chests, as you'll see, they'll give a little bit of sparks. This big rare one over here gives 60, so that's good. Open up a rare one over here, just the regular rare one, and we'll get 40 over here. So we're gonna be a little off by a little bit, but that is why we have the other thing that we're gonna do, which is gonna be Divine Arena. So let's just claim our chests. And we'll have to cycle back on these epic chests if we want to get the event epic for the Grace, the Rock Fleet. All right, so we're off by about 100. So we'll close this out. We'll go now to the Divine Arena in order to get the rest of the sparks. So the reason why we saved the Divine Arena from the day before is because if you open up the chest here, you'll get some event sparks. So let's get right into the Divine Arena. All right, we have a sun, what do you call? We have a white shaman on the left and then an Adam on the right. Taking a look at their flavor text here. So we're going to be healing in order to win, and then over here we'll doing some extra summons. All right, we'll try to do both of these right now. If not, we'll just do the Adam side because I think that'll be much easier than the white shaman. So let's go. Looking in the in-game chat, it looks like the white shaman has a very poor deck, so that's fine. Let's see what makes sense. We will start with our warlord. Well, we'll start with our building over here. The reason why we're starting with this building is because not only does it heal our warlord, it will also give mental shield to 2 of our units at the end of the turn, including itself. We're gonna keep this building alive as much as we can so we can get some extra units on the field and then go from there. So they have their extra summons. All right, and deal over there. Summon our unit to block to keep this unit alive. This unit also gets health whenever a nature unit appears, and then it also gets spikes, so we'll be able to pick off some of their extra units over here. And we'll continue on with a ranged unit to help guard for this line. All right, they're getting some extra attack because whenever a unit dies, it will get the extra units. So we'll do our spikes, and we should actually have looked at their skills in the first place. So deals damage to all of our units, the extra range units, and then the plus attack to order. We'll continue with this unit here. Actually, yeah, we'll continue with this unit here. So we'll get some damage, get some shields as mentioned, and then we're also going to leave these lanes open so that we can use our spikes to destroy these units. We'll take a little bit of damage, which is okay. Key thing is that making sure that eventually, after we destroy their units, we'll have a board to set up for lethal. So yeah, damage and damage. All right, gonna be taking some extra damage over here. See what makes the most sense. So yeah, we can, yeah, we'll summon this unit over here. That makes the most sense. So we'll summon this unit so that we can get some extra heal going on, and then this building over here actually deals damage whenever heal does occur. We're also trying to jam up the lines, so eventually when we do our totem summons, they'll actually land in front of here so that we can block for some extra damage. So you can see we are healing, we're dealing some damage. We'll summon our totems, and 2 of them did land here, so that's good. We'll have some extra damage. Don't want to actually destroy this unit because it will actually destroy this healing unit. Do that. We can give some extra health to our units. That's fine. So we'll destroy that. When we destroy this unit, it will deal damage to a random female unit, which in this case is over here. But that is okay. Our key thing is making sure that we can keep these totems alive, which right now probably won't be able to, but we'll see. So they did their damage skill, as you saw over there. Whoops. All right. So they'll be able to destroy this. We'll still have our shields, as long as this building's still alive. Right, so they did take some reflect damage, as you saw. Okay, spikes over there. Okay, some extra heal. We'll heal some more. We'll also put this in order to defend. So you can see we even healed our warlord, and they still took damage, so that's good. And next turn, assuming that this totem doesn't get destroyed, we should be good. And there we go. Sweet. So like I said, we did get some sparks, so we are now done with that. We'll open that after finishing the Prince side over here, or the Adam side over here. Let's do that. And so 2 things. One is that the buildings will pretty much be the same in the same spot. Let's take a look at their skill. So they'll have spikes, they'll have the totem with reflection, and then the plus attack to their nature units. And we saw that because we used reflection in order to destroy, we want to make sure that we avoid the totems as much as we can. So we start with this unit here, has the extra summons at the behind, and then whenever one of their units dies, we'll get an extra summon over here. Summon gives plus attack to units with block, and it has block. We're just making sure that we can flood the units right now. Okay, so they're going to have spikes, so we'll get rid of our stuff. Try to deal as much damage as we can before the spikes does come out. Summon this unit. Okay, just block. All right. Just making sure. So we have damage. So not quite enough to destroy that. 15, 20. Oh yeah, we'll have. All right, so we'll summon our unit here with the attack boost because of units around. Just doing that so we can get rid of that building and then go in for the damage. Okay, like I said, we do want to get rid of this unit, especially since it does deal damage to our melee units. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. It will give an attack boost to our order units. So that should be enough to destroy this here. Okay, now we have to deal with this totem over here that is dealing damage whenever heal does occur. Probably should have used our skill in order to get rid of this, because now this unit is most likely going to be destroyed. Yeah, So we made a big misplay over there. That is disappointing. All right, we'll continue on. We'll summon our ranged unit over here, get some extra units on the board, deal some damage. Since this totem is actually now too large for us to destroy, we're going to hold off on fighting this. And we're just going to have to go for direct damage against the Warlord. May have to redo this again just because of that misplay over there. But we'll see. Let us see. Summon our ranged unit over here. Okay, we are taking some damage because of that heal over there. Want to save our storm for when we are going to be able to destroy something. As of right now, these units have too high health, so the answer is no for that. Yep, well, we can summon this unit just to block for some damage. Okay, since there are no units on their side that are wounded, they won't heal, and because of that, there is no damage to our Warlord. But they did summon a unit that, when it comes into play, it heals their Warlord, so that's why we took some damage. And as you can see, the mental shields are actually starting to add up over time here. So we'll do our Storm skill. Then we'll do our summons. And yeah, we'll give them an attack boost too, so that we can run through this particular line. Summon over here to block for damage. And we're doing all of these skills at once because one, they work with each other in terms of damage, and two, is we actually don't mind these units being destroyed because they still have their spikes. That'll give an attack boost over here, and then we are putting pressure on them so that we can deal lethal. All right, so we're actually good over here. There are no death triggers from what I understand. We're just going to put a unit over here. Damage, damage, damage. And there we go. All right, so that battle took a little longer, especially since we did that misplay with the not destroying their storm unit, so then we could destroy their totem, or the heal unit rather, using storm. But that's okay, we got it done. Got some epic anata and got some sparks. All right, and Divine Arena is going to reset in about a day or so, so we'll check back in on that. World event will still be going on because it's 4 days. Claim this over here. All right, we can go back to the quest, and now we'll open the epic chest one more time to clear this quest out. All right, so we did open the epic chest, and oh, okay, that's sad. All right, like I said, we'll have to go back later on. All right, so we'll claim our rewards, and moving on to the next one here. So we have on the bottom, we have on the first branch of chapter 2, we have on the bottom summon demigods or gods 10 times. And then up top here, we have activate guild bonus 5 times, and then follow with that with find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. We're gonna not do this demigods quest because we want to save our gems. So we'll go up top here. So we'll activate the guild bonus 5 times. We'll close this out. We'll go to our guild bonus, which is in the guild and the bonus, and then we'll activate stuff that we need for 5 times. Activate this boost because we're going to need that for later. Also, it's the cheapest one to activate. We'll activate this one here with the chest speed up, and that's number 2, and then we'll keep on doing that one. 3, 4, and 5. We're just speeding up the chest for the duration of the event. Should have been enough. All right, so we'll claim that, and we'll move on. For those who are tuning in right now, we're in the world event. We just did some Divine Arena, and we're going to continue on with the event. All right, so the next one here is find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. We've been actually collecting some of the rare heroes. You can actually collect them from anywhere, whether it's from the journey rewards, the quests, the deals over here, and then also we're going to claim it here through our inbox. So we'll go to our rewards, our inbox, and then we'll claim our rares over here. We've been collecting rares because we've been requesting them every day. So we'll get those rares. 620, they do count, so that's good. Close us off here. We'll go to our Mighty Pass and see if there are any rares that we can claim there. And, oh, we do here. So we have 700, so we'll claim those. And as you see, they do count. So we are now done with that. Got some Mother Owl, so that's cool. All right, closing this out. Claim our rewards, and we'll move on. Okay, so the next quest we have here is defeat another journey boss. So we'll do that. Okay, and they do have a skill. So whenever one of our units appears, enemy being us, it'll give block to another one of their units. So it looks like it's an upgrade of the Chapter 1 skills. All right, let's go. Bandits and blackmailers. All right. Okay, they have a unit here that has metal shield and gives negative attack to another unit. We'll start with our extra attack unit to destroy these buildings, also deal some damage over here and destroy this unit. All right, next turn we're going to be summoning an extra attack unit down here as long as they don't block, and we should be good for yeah, we're good for lethal now actually. So we'll summon our extra attack unit. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Okay, so we defeated that journey boss. Okay, claiming our rewards and moving on. All right, so the next branch of Chapter 2 we have down here, find 1400 souls of the event epics. And up here we have Soulbind the event rares 5 times, and then boost legendary heroes 4 times. Since we do have some of these units already, we're going to claim our rewards. So we'll do our Soulbind, which we already did. And actually, if you don't know how to do Soulbind, we'll claim this anyways, but we'll show you how to do Soulbind. So we'll go back to our quest, or our squads rather. And then we can filter for units that we can Soulbind. So in this case, we'll click this chain icon over here. And then these are units that we can Soulbind. Go down here. And then based upon the requirements of the Soulbind, you can get the well, Soulbind gives a permanent boost over here. So in this case, +1 attack. We'll bind the souls. And they do cost a little bit of dust, but as you can see, it's not too much relative to what we have here. So we have number 2, number 3, and there are 4 Soulbinds that you can do. So this one's a little off. We need to get this particular unit, the Epic Alibaba, to level 7. So we can do that at a later time. That's fine. All right, close this out. Go back to our quest. And now we're going to do this one down here. So find 1400 souls of the event epics. This one costs a little more. Otherwise, if you don't have enough copies of those cards, you can just do this one here, boosting the legendary heroes, but we're going to do this one here. So the easiest way to do that is to find some epic chests that you can open. So we do have at least one over here in the Mighty Pass. See if we can get some copies. And do we have any? Nope. All right, so that's fine. The other thing we can do is we can evolve into them. So let's just make sure that we have our guild bonuses ready. I know we activated one from yesterday. So we do have our guild bonuses, so that'll make the evolve cost a little less. We'll close this out. We'll go to our squad, and then we will filter for those units. Is she a rare unit? Oh, she's rare, but I'm trying to figure out if she is. Okay, yeah, so she's a range unit rather. Okay. So we'll filter out for our range units, or the units, the event rares. All right, cool. So we do have some copies, so we'll evolve those. And we already have 1400 here, so that's good. Yeah, we'll hold off on the other ones because we only just need the 1400. Right, so we did that. Claim this, and we'll move on. Okay, the next quest we have here is defeat another journey boss. We'll do that. Okay, take a look at their skills. So whenever a unit appears, they'll get missed for a turn. All right. Same thing like before. Not a big deal. A little more health. Okay, they're starting first. Interesting. All right, so they got units that, okay, the attack runes. All right, we'll start here with our poison unit. The reason why is because even though we get miss, it will poison some of their units, and then they'll take some damage to their warlord. Should have actually done our extra summon here too, so we can get some extra battles out there. All right, we'll do it now. We'll actually summon this unit here because it deals damage based upon the health of one of our units at the end. And damage, and then the poison. And looks like there is a new promo code. We'll put that in, and we'll get some rewards. All right, so let's collect our rewards from the journey boss, and then we'll go get our rewards for the promo code. So in order to get the promo code, you would go into, I think it's your inbox. Yeah. So you go to your inbox, and then you go over this tab, promotion code, and we'll type in the promotion code. It says it's summer. Don't know if it needs to be in capital letters or not, but we'll just do this here. All right, cool. So not case sensitive. We'll collect our reward. So we'll close this out. Go back to our inbox. Reward is in our reward section, and we get 300 gems. That's pretty cool. We'll claim these for later. We don't need to do them now because we have plenty of gems right now. And there are some quests that we can do for later that may require us to collect gems. Okay, we are in the next branch of chapter 2. So we will do that. So we have a quest on the bottom, spend 15,000 sparks. And then on top here is spend 1,300 copper coins. And then Soulbind the event epics 5 times. We're not going to do this one here on the bottom because we need to spend more sparks in chapter 3. So we'll hold off on that. All right, we'll go to the black market in order to spend the copper coins. So we'll close this out, going to the Dungeon of Trials and then accessing the black market. So we will need some Alibabas, so we'll do that because that's relevant. So that's 1,000, and we'll spend for some Legion, so that's good too. And we have our 1,300 copper coins spent. All right, so we'll claim this, and then we'll move on to the next quest. We've already soulbinded the other epic of the event epics aside from that new one, so we'll have to come back in order to try and claim that. But for now, we'll just keep going. Okay, so the next one here, we have another journey boss, so we'll go for that. Take a swing. All right, at the end of the turn, deals damage to 7 units on our side, so that's fine. Got some pirate terrorism going on in the story. Oh boy. All right, so you can see we did some damage at the end. We'll do our... Well, we'll summon our extra attack unit over here to get rid of this building. Deal some damage. Next turn, we can summon our poison unit to poison their units and then deal some damage to their warlord. Otherwise, we can summon our extra attack unit to destroy this unit over here. All right, so we'll do that. Attack. And there we go. All right, so we're now done with that. Close that out. Claim our rewards. And we'll move on. All right, so we have the next one over here. We have the final branch of chapter 2. So we have a quest on the bottom, which is level up the event epics to level 13, any one of them. And then up the top here, we have spend 1,000 gems, and then reborn the event epics 5 times. At this point, if you had just started this event for the very first time, you'll most likely not be able to do this because you won't have enough copies, and you won't be able to enough copies for level 13. So fortunately, we do have some here. We're going to actually do this one here. So we'll spend 1,000 gems. How we're going to do that, we're going to close this out, and we're going to spend it in Hunt over here. And we'll spend our 800 gems. Normally, we save this for the high growth event, but this is also a good time to do it because there's some other quests that we can end up doing. So we'll do that. We'll start a Hunt, which is actually a new thing you can start from the update. We'll get some copies over here. So 800 of 1,000, it does count. Claim our stuff. And as I did mention before, there is a quest to collect gems, which may or may not show up. So we'll actually do that. We'll go back to our inbox and we'll collect those gems. They do count, so that's good. And I don't think we need to do all of these right now. We do have 24 hours to get it done. And we have a bunch of other quests that we can end up doing in order to get these done. Oh, we already spent our copper coins. That's unfortunate. Donate souls, win rares. Okay, all this stuff is pretty cool. We can level up legendaries and collect gold. All right. So for now, we can hold off on that. We need to spend 200 gems. We will do that by... How are we spending? Oh, we can go back to the black market again. Because we do have some gems that we did end up getting. So we'll go back to the Dungeon Trials, go to the shop. And are there anything we want to spend here? 600. there anything else we're going to do? We only have to spend 200, and we don't really need this unit, especially since it's past level 17. So we'll actually go back and we'll just spend it on some just in the shop, or the what do you call it? The regular shop here. So we'll just spend the 2. So number 1. And number 2 over here. It gets a little bit of a discount because we are spending it consecutively, so that's good. Okay, we also did complete this open rare chest. We're not really concerned so much about the what do you call them? The extra quests for the hunt, because we'll have plenty of time to do them, and we also got some of the event rares that we need, so that's cool too. Close this out, claim our rewards, and we'll do that. Okay, we're not going to do this one down here because we have this one completed, so we'll claim that. And now we are on the second to final quest. We have get 3 legendary heroes in summons or in chest, except event shop, so we can't open it up here, but we can get it from here. So we'll go to the Dungeon of Trials. Actually, hold on, we got to switch off our stuff because we're now going to pit in order to get these done. So we'll go to our squad. We'll switch our warlord back to pirate because that has been working out so far. We'll equip our pet. All right, we'll go to the Dungeon of Trials, and now we'll get this done. All right, so we're now in pit. We have the final 2 bosses that we need to do in order to get them done. Each one of these will count towards the quest completion. So we'll get that set up. All right, let's take a look at their skills. So whenever spikes triggers on their side, they'll get block. All right, on the 3rd turn, they'll get spikes to units with block. And then on the 5th turn, they'll get spikes on their warlord. All right, so a lot of spikes and a lot of block. So we'll keep that in mind. Just seeing here, it's just 1. All right, let's go. Okay, take a look at their buildings. So they have block and the spikes. So we'll start with our pentagrams first, and then we're going to summon units with high health after this. Good coverage over here. Let's get rid of the unit with... Okay, let's get rid of the unit that creates the spikes first. So we'll summon our unit here with the high health. Destroy the building. We're getting rid of these buildings because the block and the spikes are going to eventually add up. So that's why we're summoning that unit. All right, they landed on a pentagram, so that's good. Deals a little bit of poison damage to our units and then damage to our warlord. We'll continue on with another unit for damage. Looks like we have our own magic spot over here to give plus attack or plus vampirism to a unit. So we'll put another unit over here if we have to. Ooh, Dandy Croc. That's not good. All right, so we'll need to summon a unit to destroy this. Also is getting spikes over here. Need to destroy this unit as soon as possible. Next turn, okay, spikes to allies with block. None of them have block right now, so that's good. We'll do our summons to actually get some pressure on the board. So no pressure. We'll summon this unit here. And the reason why we're summoning this particular unit is because whenever we attack their warlord, it will freeze their unit. So in this case, it'll be over here. We'll also be able to steal some attack whenever another unit comes into play. And then we'll also deal some damage at the beginning of the turn. All right, so now we have got some reflect damage over here and also has block. So we have to factor that into their health. So 56 and 38. So that's 194. So we're off by a little bit. But we do want to make sure that we have our setups. So what we'll do is we'll summon this unit over here. All right, so freeze, damage over there. We lost our unit because of that extra damage over there. So good. May have to switch to Geisha in order to get rid of some of their higher statted units. Right, so got some damage over there. Got the block. We'll summon our invulnerable unit. Does the spikes trigger? Oh, the spikes does trigger. That's not good. All right, that's not good. Okay, we'll have to use our shuffles in order to either get rid of this unit or deal as much damage as we can to their warlord. So damage and the attack steal and the block. Best we can do is summon this unit here for some extra damage, and that's pretty much it. We'll get some health back off of the melee kill. Got some damage over there. We can survive maybe one more turn. looks like Dandy Croc is going to be the biggest threat, especially since it gets plus health whenever a unit dies. All right, so we got damage. We'll do that. We'll shuffle, see if we can find some blockers. We could use this unit, but it's not going to be enough for us. So we'll just shuffle again, see if we can get rid of some stuff. We'll just summon this unit to deal as much. Yeah, we'll summon this unit here. Just get some extra damage out. Oh, that spikes. Oh, the spikes is going to work with this too. Oh, okay, never mind. So damage. All right. So this boss looks like it's going to be a lot harder than I anticipated, just because of the amount of spikes. Also have to destroy that Dandy Croc as soon as possible. All right. Yeah, this is fine. We'll do it one more time. We got about 800, so maybe a couple more tries. Okay, and this time we're not going to hold back on the units that we use. So we'll have that. We'll start with our unit here for some protection. Start with this unit here. The reason why we're starting with this unit is because it gives miss to another unit when it comes into play, and then gives an attack boost equal to the health of this unit. We're summoning in the second row here so that we can actually combo off and give some extra attack to our units. We have unit here, it's gonna attack, steal. Will that be enough? So 50%, so that's around 80. That should be enough. We'll summon our unit over here. Destroy that unit. I know this unit gets, it gets Metal Shield whenever one of our units dies. So probably should have summoned a unit that was a little stronger than this, because now it's going to be vulnerable to damage. Yeah. And that's fine. We will, what do we want to do here? We want to avoid the reflect damage over here. So what we'll do is we'll summon our melee unit over here to, does that block? Does that block? All right, yeah. So we're summoning this unit to get rid of the silence, and then also get the attack boost, and then run this unit over here. Right, their skill did go off, so now they have a little bit of spikes, and still has a block. We're gonna do our summons to get rid of these buildings if we can. And they summon their own silence unit. Great. All right, we'll do our summons. Then we'll continue on. We'll summon this unit over here. As you see, a little bit of triggers. Okay, and we have a little bit of protection right now because of these units. When they come into play, sets the attack of the unit to 1. That's fine. We're going to be getting some attack boosts over here. And we also want to make sure that we summon units with high health so that we can take the spikes damage. All right, so that's going to be there. We'll summon our ranged unit over here to destroy this. We have our magic spot dealing damage over here. Next turn, the skill is going to come in. So any unit that has block will get plus spikes. So in this case, it'll probably just be this, unless we have another unit that we can't destroy. All right, we can destroy this over here. We'll summon our melee unit over here to block some damage. All right, and it looks like their warlord does have spikes right now on the 5th turn. So we're going to be taking a little bit of damage over there. So that's why, again, we need to have units with high health. Okay, so this unit's going to have their spikes. Really wish we saved our silence unit for this, but that's fine. Give an attack boost, and how else we want to do this? We'll shuffle and see if we can find a unit that either has silence or can take some form of damage. So nothing over here. This is going to take some damage. Toxin to units. This is not too bad. This unit's going to die from spikes. We get an attack boost over here. Yeah, this is fine. So damage. That unit is destroyed. Damage over there. Damage over there. Damage over there. And next turn, this unit will probably be destroyed because we don't have this unit destroyed over here. Probably should have went for... I don't know what's more important here. To get rid of their units or to go for damage. Probably better to get rid of their units. All right. Oh, we have our own, so that's cool. Yeah, we'll summon this unit over here. Shuffle, see if we can find some better stuff. Nope. And oh, this one's all right. We'll summon this unit here with the setting the unit health to 1. Okay, got some damage over there. And then next turn, we can actually summon a unit to destroy this. Yeah, I went for damage because I wasn't sure how much more we could hold the board. May or may not have been the right play. We'll find out soon enough. All right, so we have that unit over there. We'll summon our unit to check out how much spikes it has. It has 100. Oh, so it won't even survive. That's no good. And spikes over there. We'll summon our ranged unit over here, get some damage. That's fine. We don't mind losing these units. And if most likely they summon a unit over here, we are going to be, yeah, we're going to be toast. Still waiting for them to summon a unit. Why are they not summoning a unit? Okay, there we go. All right, we have this building over here that can deal some damage to them. So we'll just summon that, and then we'll quit and head out. So damage. I'll stay alive for another turn. So damage, damage, damage. Yeah, I guess we can just keep on putting blockers and let our building deal a little bit more damage. Why are they taking so long to summon units? It's so weird. Damage, 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 and damage. Put something to block over there. We could also deal some sudden death, so we'll deal some damage over there. Somebody use it to freeze. Blocking. Okay, that's our magic spots still working over here. 101, 57. At best, we can deal another 50 damage, and then we'll have to go for another attempt. Okay, so our building is gone, which is unfortunate. We'll do our sudden death damage, and then we are all set. So we'll skip that, or we'll surrender at this point. And we'll also see how much damage we did in the pit. In this case, we did about 2,200, so that was pretty good. We'll put in one more attempt. Whoops, one more attempt. All right, cool. So we'll start with our pentagrams over here. And we'll continue on with... All right, so we have some coverage over here in the line, so that's good. Going to, like I said, we'll get rid of their buildings, so we'll summon this unit over here. When it comes into play, it deals damage, and then whenever it kills something, it gets plus attack. And we're putting it on this vampirism magic spot, so we'll get some health back. And we're just going for attacks right now. All right, so we now have that unit. Continue on with this ranged unit over here. When this unit attacks, it summons a rabbit. That rabbit, when it gets destroyed, it will silence the unit that destroyed it. And we're also getting some extra units to block for some damage. That's good. Next turn, we'll do our summon to hopefully get rid of this building. And then we got the damage, Okay. Oh, the poison didn't work. Oh, that's weird. All right, so we'll do our summons. Want to get rid of this unit now. Attack steal. Attack steal. Mother owl, go. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, this unit here particularly, it has a skill. I forgot about the other skills. So whenever spikes does trigger, it gives plus health to their units. So because of that, that's why this unit is still alive. All right, so that's not good. We will summon our unit with the... We'll summon our unit here with the silence, so we can get rid of this. So damage, we'll destroy that. Silence, and then the magic spot will take care of this. Next turn, their warlord will get the spikes, so that's unfortunate. We'll take some damage over here as well. All right, we'll need to block for some damage over here. So that's going to still be alive, and then they'll still take some damage over here. We'll shuffle, find a good blocker. Oh, this is good. This one's fine. All right, we'll summon this unit to deal some damage. Summon it over here so we can cover the lines. We'll freeze their melee unit for a turn. But the key thing is that once one of their units dies, we'll get some extra spawns, and those extra spawns can help us deal damage for poison, and then also block for some damage over here. Okay, got some poison over there. So this unit will get a plus attack boost whenever we attack their warlord. So we want to put a blocker at least for here. And also we want to summon a unit that can take some form of damage. So in this case, it'll probably be this unit over here, but we'll shuffle and see if we can find something else. Buildings are also good to get rid of too. We'll actually do that. So we'll summon this building, get a little bit of health back. Okay, we'll also get metal shields to 2 of our units at the end of the turn. So that's also why we did that. So we now have a blocker that doesn't trigger their reflect damage. And then we also have these extra units over here. Should just be able to find another unit to attack for damage, and we're good. So we got that. Magic Spot's going to take care of this. We'll give an attack boost to our melee units. So 50, 150, 250. And we can just summon another unit. I'm just shuffling to see if we can find some worse units to get rid of. We're not going to use our building, but we'll use this. So damage, damage, damage. And there you go. Took a little bit more attempts than we wanted to, but that is okay. All right, so that was Jack the Jungle King. As you can see, the legendary chest does count for one of the quest completion. Got some floss, so that's cool. And we got some sparks. Great. Okay, we don't have enough attempts right now to get this done, so we'll hold off for this. We'll check back in on either tomorrow, or maybe we can spend at least one attempt. Yeah, we'll hold off because we're not in a rush right now to get this done. But we'll take a look at their warlord skills. So whenever they're attacked, they'll give miss to the attacker for 1 turn. So it looks like we're going to slow down our units a lot. Every 3rd turn, we'll deal damage to units on our side with miss. So some miss and then some attack. And then on the 7th turn, we'll summon this Lord of the Desert, which we're still not sure what this does, but we'll find out what it does once we get to the battle. Right. Since we're still holding off on the legendaries, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can get another disciple or something to get it done. Name some stuff here. Does not count as a legendary. Right. We do have a legendary chest in here in the league, so we'll claim this. And then we'll also have our spots open. So we have number 2. Got some sparks and got some pandas. All right, cool. I'm just scoping around, see if we can find another legendary chest we can open. Not quite until, yeah, all right. So no legendary chest. The only other thing we can do is hope that a disciple gets something. Let me see if we have anything in the shop to open up a legendary chest. Could do that over here. Take a risk. Was it in about a day or so? No, that's fine. Like I said, we're going to hold off and wait until we get some more attempts, because we're not in a rush for this particular event. So next thing we're going to do is go to League. So we'll go to our squad, then we'll switch our warlord back, switch our pet to our pet. Why is it lagging right now? So confused. All right, going to the League. And we'll get our 8 battles in, because now we have 8 slots. So we'll check it out. Let's go. Okay, got a low health warlord. That's an ogre, so we'll do that. So silence heals, and the stones with heals. Have a pet here that has a little bit of health boosts. Start with our extra attack unit to get rid of this. And I just remember too that our season rewards, so you'll see it after this battle anyways. Our season rewards, they have, those chests are actually going to count too for our quests. So we'll do that. We'll summon this over here, and we will summon this unit over here. Reason why we're summoning this unit is because we're going to give this unit miss, the one that's already on the board, at the end of the turn, or whenever a unit comes on play. At end of turn, this unit here is going to deal damage to units. So this will be marked for destruction, which we can then get rid of, and then we'll have our extra attack unit to deal damage over here. All right, so like I said, we'll do that. And we'll continue on. We'll summon our, we'll summon this unit here with the, extra attack runes. So 2, 3, 4. And so next turn, if they decide to go silence, which most likely they normally would, but oh well. If they don't, then we'll just summon a unit with the extra attack rune, then we'll go for lethal. Okay, but instead they do that. We'll summon our range unit up top. And there we go. All right, so like I said, the season reward for us right now, these are legendary chests. We can actually use these legendary chests to open up the quest. Like I said, we're not in a particular rush right now, so we can hold off and just wait for these chests to open. Also, on top of that, we can use that legendary, the legendary chest from the pit to finish up a quest in chapter 3 that will require us to get 600 legendary chests. So we'll hold off on there. Okay, moving on. 7 more. Okay, got Jimmy over here. So they got the block runes, have the range units with the splash, and then the setting out the 1, attack boost all over for their pet. Start with our, actually, no, we don't need to start with that. We'll start with our unit over here. So we'll summon this unit, deal some poison damage to their buildings to keep these lanes open, and then we'll also deal some extra damage, and we'll place it behind the building for its own protection. Okay, they did their block runes. Okay, we'll do our range summon, or we'll do our extra summon. We'll summon our unit here to give miss to this unit whenever they summon another unit. Okay. This unit here will remove the negative effects at the end of the turn, so no more poison, but we'll at least mark these units for damage, so then we can get rid of them with our destruction skill next turn. Interesting. Looks like we're going to change our strategy just a little bit. So we're actually going to keep these units alive, and the reason why is we want to deal poison damage to their warlord, and the only way we can do that is if they have units on the board. So we'll attack, poison damage, and then we'll have our extra damage with our unit over here, and so there we go. Moving on, we got a pirate to fight. A little bit of extra health, so a little bit of challenge, but we'll see what we do. And they have this pet over here, deals extra damage whenever a male unit kills on their side. And they have this unit here that deals damage whenever we attack their warlord. I don't think we'll be able to get rid of this unit, but we'll see what we can do. Whatever. So we'll summon our unit with the extra attack, get some health back off of the melee kill. We're still going to be taking extra damage from this unit here with the damage, and then the extra attack when they attack their warlord. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Summon a unit to block. Interesting. We'll summon a unit, like I said, once again to block. Okay, got some extra health. Okay, we marked this unit for damage, so that's good. Hopefully they're not going to be trolling us right here. So I know that this unit itself is not going to get... Oh, okay, forgot about that. Wow, 203 damage off a range unit. That's pretty good. Okay, you know, that does happen. When they have high health, that's usually an indicator that they're going to have strong units. As said, same thing for this too. We'll start with our poison unit to deal some damage, get rid of these buildings. We could summon our melee unit to deal the damage, but the key thing is that we want this unit protected, and so that's why we summon the range unit instead of this melee unit. We have a pet here that has that plus attack. Damage going on over there. Summon our unit to silence this male unit, so no more reborn and no more extra damage coming on. I suspect this is going to be a longer battle anyways because of the ogre. Do we want to use our destruction skill? No, we're going to hold off. So we'll summon our unit here with the extra attack. Get rid of those. Take some extra damage. That's fine. We'll get some health back off of the melee kills over there. Okay, we'll summon our extra unit, and then we'll use our destruction skill because this unit has counterattack. So we'll be able to destroy this unit here. And then we'll continue on with our extra attack rune over here. Also, this unit itself gets around silence because it turns into a building, and buildings can't be silenced with the Warlord skill. As you can see here, silence everything except buildings. We'll give a little bit of protection to our units because it will give mental shield whenever they attack. They chose not to attack. Okay. Sure. All right, in that case, we will summon this unit here for the extra damage. All right, so that is enough to destroy that. Otherwise, if we attack, we would have taken the full, we would have taken an additional 177 damage. They did their silence, so that's good. And then they summoned their stones with heal. So we just need to get rid of these, and then we'll go from there. We also can then use our other units because they don't have to worry about silence anymore. I hate this combo. All right. So this unit here gives plus health whenever one of our units attacks. So eventually these stones will get too big, so we need to destroy this now. We have damage, break the mental shield, damage over there. So it'll be just doing some math. So 228, right? 228 plus that would be 310. So that'd be enough for that. Yes. We'll summon this unit just in case. Because we don't need to give mist anything at this point. And we do want to heal our units at the beginning of the turn, and then also deal some extra damage based upon the health of one of our units. Okay, looks like they're going to be doing that, so that's annoying. That's fine. So this totem does a couple things. It reflects damage back to our warlord. Also, whenever one of their units dies, it will heal other units. So I assume that's what their whole goal was, to either reflect damage back to us or heal their stones and other units and other totems too, so that they can just win that way. All right, so I got the unit over there. This unit will die. That's the reborn over here. We'll summon our extra summons so we can get some more pressure on these units. Then, so we have the damage. We'll summon our poison unit over here. So we'll get rid of those stones now. Get some extra attack boosts over here. And we're actually putting it over, yeah, we're putting it over here so we can get some damage. So it comes into play, deals that damage, and then we kill the reborn unit over here. All right. Well, we will summon our extra attack units. We're actually going to summon this one over here. And the reason why we're summoning it over here is because we do know that they do have those, they do have those totems. So if that's the case, we're summoning as much damage as we can, and then we can actually summon a melee unit in front of it to block for some damage and prevent that from attacking. So it's come pretty close. 133, yeah, we're good here. So we can just skip this to avoid the death triggers by this unit. And there we go. For those who are tuning in right now, we're currently doing we're doing League right now. We came to a roadblock in the world event where we have to open up legendary chests. We're going to wait until the season rewards ends so that we'll get our legendary chest and we'll move on. We also did Divine Arena too, so that was pretty cool. All right, so they got an ogre here. They got attack boost here with their pets. Looks like it's going to be a pretty aggressive battle. Ouch. All right, we'll do our summons first to actually block for some damage, and we'll summon this unit here to silence the melee units. So no more attack boosts and no more reborn. All right, they did their heal. We're gonna have to hold the board in some way, just making sure how they're gonna respond. Okay, we'll summon our extra attack unit over here to get some health back with our melee or Gleedy Pet. And not quite enough damage to go for lethal, so we'll have to bear the silence in mind, and then we'll build back our board again. So let's see, we got damage over there. Summon our ranged unit for some damage. Place some health magic spots on the board. And okay, so we do have the silence, so that's good. We can now summon our poison units, the extra attack unit, or the miss unit over here. Okay, got the damage going. Said we'll summon the extra attack unit, so we'll summon this here, get some health back. And it's looking pretty good right now. If we can guard this last line, the 94 is a little bit low on health relative to the attackers. Okay, they have the unit there with the extra summons, and then the, the extra summons, and then the transform. So we'll get rid of this unit now by summon it actually over here. So the reason why is because we want to open up spots for the extra attack, and then this unit here as well. Whenever one of our units attacks, we'll deal damage to a chaos unit. So in that case, that's why we got the damage over here. Also gives us some protection, and on top of that, we'll give some health back because the melee unit trigger does count. All right, so they did their stones. Okay, very damaging over there. Let's see what we have to do, how much damage we need to deal. So 77 it's going to take. Oh, we can summon our extra attack. 1, 2, extra attack over there. Yeah, we'll summon our extra attack unit. That's fine. So 1, 2, some health back over here. 3, 4, and some more health over there. And look, they're back to full health, but their stones are now wounded, so we can get rid of this. And we also got some health back off of our melee kill, so that'll keep us alive for at least one more turn. Oof. Right, let's see. So we have damage. Yeah, we'll use our destruction skill. We'll summon our extra summons, so we'll have a lot of damage on the board now. And then we'll summon our ranged unit here on the extra attack rune. We'll give an attack boost over here, and it should be enough for lethal damage. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Nice. Looks like we did win with Prince Gleedy too. All right, we got 4 more, so let's do that. Probably should have claimed that hunt reward to go through. High health, we will... Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. So we'll do our summon, and then we'll summon our poison unit over here. Okay, got rid of their buildings, so we'll have some extra spots for attack. They did their heal. Gonna have to duck the silence and the stones with the heal. And we're gonna be saving some of our effect units over here with the skills. And of course, we don't have anything to destroy this, so we could take... No, we could potentially block this unit, I guess. So we'll do that. We'll summon it over here, get some attack boost over here. Poison this unit. And then because of how this unit works, it'll give miss to the unit that's currently on the board. So in this case, we won't be taking the extra damage over here. But we'll take all this damage over here because of that extra effect damage. So unfortunate. Pretty cool combo, as you see there. Attack, kill, get some health boost, and then summon that unit after, and then deal the extra damage. Which we actually, yeah, we have our own, but our dominus isn't as strong as theirs. Hey, I just ran into this last. I'm just gonna avoid this altogether. Dang it. They have the combo too. All right. Okay. Let's see. We'll start with our poison unit to help get rid of some of these buildings. Want to get rid of this building here that gives mental shield to another unit. So that's why we have the poison. And they also have a pet here that deals extra damage, or plus attack rather. Hey, they're going with the same thing too. All right. We'll summon our extra attack unit. Summon this. Get some extra damage on the board. And yeah, we'll get some damage over here. This will make a little more sense. So not only are we giving miss to this particular unit, we are also poisoning it and then also giving an attack boost over here. And as long as this unit doesn't die, we are in pretty good shape for lethal. But instead, they crack that. Ugh, all right. Well, this is fine. We'll do our destruction skill, and then we will hold off on going for lethal now. Or actually, we got damage. We'll summon this unit here. So we'll get some extra damage. Then we'll get some extra damage based upon the health of the unit, which in this case is this one over here. Normally they go for silence. Not really sure why they didn't do it. Okay, we'll summon our extra attack unit. I know that they have a little bit of block on their warlord because of this unit here when they end of turn. So we'll summon our extra attack unit over here. So damage, and there we go. All right. I thought the block was going to come into play, but it looks like it didn't, so that's cool. We're going to claim that reward in the hunt so that we don't see that notification anymore. All right, close that out. Got 3 more. Okay, got a low health Void Spirit. Has the freeze, has the range summon, and the plus attack to range. Oh, great, and it's not even that much. All right, so we'll do our summon, and not enough for extra damage. So we'll just go for our range summon, do the poison, and there we go. All right, good. So it was enough. I know that there's a range of how much damage that warlord, the poison damage does to the warlord, but we got it through. All right, claim our wind chest. Got 2 more. We're going to skip this one over here. So I know Max does the Void Spirit thing too. They have one that they summon. It only has 200 health, but that has a huge amount of attackers. But they instead go for the big ogre. All right. We'll skip this one too. Right. Okay, we got their pirate. The pirate got some extra damage magic spots. And then the sharks over here, plus attack to male units. Interesting. We will start with our poison unit to get rid of these buildings. Okay, so let me I'm gonna take a look at the range of damage. So it deals around 40 to 50, so that's cool. We'll just say it's 40 just for easy math over there. All right, so they did their magic spots. That means we're going to be taking some damage if we do summon on those spots. All right, poison damage over there. We're going to continue on, and we're actually going to summon. We'll do our summon over here to block for some damage. We'll summon this unit here to give some health back to our units, or plus health to our units. And then we're also setting up for a board wipe for next turn with the damage to units for every ally. So as long as a single unit is still alive, we'll be able to wipe out their board, and then we'll go for game. All right, so damage. We'll take the damage, which is fine. Key thing is marking their units for damage, and actually, we don't even need to destroy these units because we want the poison damage to go through. So we will summon our extra attack unit. So damage. damage, 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 and then the poison damage will destroy them over there. Okay, got one more. And all right, I'm gonna skip this one. I've faced Jay Bonda before. Very, very tough. Especially with that Drogon pet over there to deal extra damage to our warlord. Right, they have a Jimmy here with the extra range summons with the splash, block runes, setting out the 1, and then the extra attack boosts over there. Let's see what makes sense. We will start with our building, or we'll start with our unit here that can attack the buildings, get some health back, plus health over here. And it's on a rune. I can't see what the magic spot does. But next turn, we can actually summon our Aphrodite, deal some extra damage if it does land on this. Okay. Great. Interesting. All right, so they summon this unit here that freezes one of our units whenever an order unit comes into play, including themselves. Setting the health to 1, do this, and we'll summon our... I want to hold off on summoning, what do you call? We're going to hold off on summoning our Yoster for 2 reasons. One is that usually they're going to have male units anyways that we want to silence. And then 2, there's not enough on the board here where we do want to wipe for damage. And we can already mark their units for destruction with this unit over here with the end of turn damage. All right, so as mentioned before, let's see. So they have this unit here with the extra attack. So we will at least get rid of that. And we'll do our destruction to stop the damage. We'll summon our unit over here for some protection with the building. And then we'll silence this unit so that no more extra attacks. But now we'll need to face those rocker boys. So 1, 2. Gonna have splash damage to destroy this. Probably enough damage to destroy this with the extra damage over here. All right. Oh, 2. Ugh, man. That is their combo. You know, have the extra splash, destroy, and then go from there. Unfortunate. We did the best we could over there. I guess we could have summoned our Justia to block. All right, so they have an ogre here. They have plus health off for their pets. Oof. They have this unit here that gives negative attack to our order units whenever they attack. Also deals damage whenever it gets attacked in the line. So we're not going to attack that. We'll summon our unit here with the poison damage. Okay, get rid of some of their buildings. Also deal some damage to their warlord. Next turn, we'll summon our Justia to give this unit miss. And then hopefully give some attack boosts over there. All right, that's not good. All right, we'll summon our unit over here, and then we'll summon this unit here. Hopefully give their units miss. Mark for damage with our skill. Okay, next turn we'll do our destruction to get rid of both of these. Especially since this unit is creating these freeze runes with the water elementals. So we'll do our skill. And next we want to get rid of this unit. So we'll do that. We'll summon our extra attack unit. So damage, damage. All right, those puppets that do come into play, so they reflect damage and then also remove negative effects. So that's why the poison didn't stay on this unit anymore. This is okay. We have these freeze runes that we need to play around. So we'll most likely just have to summon on top of them. We got damage over there. We'll summon our ranged unit behind for some protection. Combat to destroy. And then based upon the health of one of our units, we'll deal some damage. That's why we ended up summoning this unit over here. Okay, so we have damage. We'll summon our extra attack unit. So that should be good for destroying this. And then we'll have our lethal over... Oh, actually, we have our lethal over there. Great. Okay, so that was League. And now I think we're as far as we can for the particular event right now. We're just holding off on some stuff. All right, cool. So a quick recap of what we did. We started the world event. We got through chapter 2. We got through some of the pit bosses. We have one more to do, which we're actually going to hold off until chapter 3. We are out of attempts right now. They recharge about every 12 hours. So we can check back in on tomorrow or the next couple days, and we'll take care of the pit boss. We also did the Divine Arena. We saved it so that we can get the extra sparks. Helped us complete a quest in chapter 2. Then we also did some League. So we got that all done. And so we're just waiting for some more attempts, especially here since in the League here, we have a legendary chest that we can open for later on. So that's cool. For tomorrow's stream, we're going to continue with the world event, see if we can actually get some legendary chests in the League, or maybe there's some offers or something, fables, that we can get a legendary chest so we can move on. And then also, we're going to continue on with our new account. We're going to start with the chapter 2 of the journey, and we'll go from there. So check back in, and we'll have some more content. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is right up there in the white box. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. As I said, we're going to have the more world event, some Dark Tower, Pit, anything Mighty Party you can think of. And if you don't see it there, leave me a message, and yeah, we'll make a video. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good weekend. We're going to be streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Was it 10 a.m. EDT or 2 p.m. UTC? So check back in then. All right, guys, this is Happy Splasher, signing off.